Hello and welcome back to some more Stanley Parable. And the reason I'm back here is because there is a few things that I wanna, few endings that I didn't get. So yeah, I will try to get them. There is one here, for example.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
That's an ending. So yeah, there is two more, I think, and one of them is where I need to use the developer console actually. But yeah.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
There is something about this here that, like, oh yeah, look, now I can step into this light here. This is an ending.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yeah.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Sick of this gag yet?
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
I wouldn't.
Oh, now, think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I will say no. What about yes? Maybe if we begin the game again and we try it one more time, then yeah, I think we could.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay, that was a new thing. Let's do it again.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
Yeah.
Until he heard this narration
Yeah.
and realized it was part of the game's design
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah, I heard
He
it.
then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Yeah.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
This is a good
Which is
song.
why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Is this it? Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to end this game here, and I'm gonna restart it, and with the developer console ready, and we will try to see what the last ending is. Okay, bye. Welcome back to this thing where we can get serious, apparently. How do I open this? Oh, I took a screenshot. Yeah, 2 seconds then. Okay, now it should work. So let's try it out. Just let's say SV underscore cheats 1.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate the server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, Serious room. Go.
And then if you something about if you do it again.
Whoa. Did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of.
I'm so devastated.
Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
Let's try again.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
Okay. 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 Still looking? Okay, so let's try. Okay, so we are in the serious room. Never changed anything, did it? Didn't change a thing, man. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. Okay, so that's this game. If you want to try it out, and if you have more in it than I've played, then sure comment them or something. But yeah, like, subscribe, and comments. Yeah, that would really help me out, especially liking and subscribing. That'd be awesome. So yeah, thank you for watching through this series. Maybe I'll make one more if you have an ending that I haven't done, or something something I haven't seen. But yeah. Bye. Oh, wait. I was too quick again. There is one in that we have not seen yet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
There is one
Stanley
in.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go find that's last ending. This is where we go.
When Stanley
Up
came
here
to a set of two open doors,
to our
he entered the door on his left.
to our boss, and before the door closes back on us, then we should get out quickly.
Yet there was not a single person
And
here either.
by that way, we
Feeling
should
a wave of
get back to
disbelief,
our
Stanley
own
decided
stuff.
to go
Something.
up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Let's just
walked
see.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Like this. Here, before that door closes.
Stepping into his manager.
Look. This is an ending. It really is an ending this year. Oh, this is new. No, it isn't new. Just every door that is closed is open again. We should be able to go all the way back to our starting point. You know, our office. There's no problem with these, actually. Oh, this door is opened now. What's in here? What is in here? You are now leaving Escape pod bay. What is all this? Whoa, nice. I just figured that. I just found this. This is awesome. This is fucking awesome, actually. This is really awesome. So we need to get further up those stairs. Okay. Nothing new. Nothing new. 756. What about this? Anything else? 4 something. Still locked. What about this? 4 something. 758. Okay, we are moving upstairs, you know. 759. How long should I go? 760. Escape pod, launch bay. Escape. Let's do it. Let's escape. There's something there. I see some light. And you see the developer thing up the top because I forgot to turn it off. Huh? Okay, did we do something? Is this really an ending?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers.
What?
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others.
Was
so
that-
the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Wait. What? Was that it? Should we try it again? Now we know that we can, you know.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person.
No,
here.
not a single person. You're right
Feeling
there.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
I'm going
walked
up.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes. Let's try it one more time. Nothing new. Nothing. Oh.
Stepping in,
Oh, yes. What if we go down to the bottom? Is that locked? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's. Okay, it's disabled, so we can't. Yeah, it's me making those sounds. It is me making those sounds. Okay. Okay, let's just. Okay, that one I can't close. Okay. Let's try it one more time, see what happens. You know? You're now leaving. Okay, nothing new happens. Really? So I did all this for nothing? I did all this again for nothing? Seriously? Seriously? You can stop looking at this video now because I don't think there will be anything new. But I will try looking up there to see. But anyways, thank you for watching, and it really means a lot to me. And again, as I said 3 times already in this video, I think, like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps out a lot. It really does. And if you want to play a game with me at some time, like, of course, if I have the game or something, then don't be afraid to write to me. I would love to make a queue up with you or something. That would be awesome. make a video with you. That would be really cool for me to experience that. So if you have that on your mind, then don't be afraid. Write to me. Yeah. Okay. So we're here once more. And we will never escape. Look. Whoop. Yeah, there it were. Nothing happens in here. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Okay, so, yeah. I will end it here. Hey. Where's that thing?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Is everything deleted
What could
though?
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Is everything
Perhaps he had
deleted?
simply missed a memo.
Okay, everything was deleted from my previous account or something. Yeah, bye, and bye.